Where are we going?
Little boy, you're going to hell.
No D block, no team. Yeah, this ain't too good.
Yeah, they sold on you guys, man. They're on vacation.
I figured we're up here
Exactly.
holding the bag and they're up there in vacation. Huh?
Fuck yeah.
Bro, I've been looking at the chart since yesterday morning all the way to today. Every time I get
Mic 1, mic 2, mic 1, mic 2. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up?
What's up?
Reminder,
Hey,
day 3 of the stock bear market is now. When we had stock day 1 of the bear market, that's when Bitcoin dipped over 6,000. So today is day 3 of the stock bear market. On that first day, the SPY was at 512. The SPY is actually 503 now. The SPY is already, like, you look at your charts, the SPY came down very far. Here you go, trading view up here. Go to charts. Let's look at the SPY. So on day 1, I called it on the Friday. Then we had a nice weekend. The SPY's already down significantly. Let me add that price in here as well. It's 512.71. That's what I had in the Discord over here. And while I was in Discord over here, I also saw the hexagons. I see a lot of people, a lot of hexagons sharing their flight on Emirates have the Richard Hart's Highest of Stakes documentary from Amazon Prime. I think that's an interesting film for them to pick on that token 2049 flights that people are flying to. Back on the 13th, 13th was on Saturday, the weekend. I mentioned that crypto, we sell in the bear market for crypto. Liquidations for Bitcoin will be horrible today. Do not over leverage. A drop to 61 is possible from liquidations on this day. And that'd be over a $6,000 drop from current price. Bitcoin did drop over $6,000. It actually fell a little bit under $61,000. It hit $60,700. So the warning system was there. Do not over leverage. Same warning applies. I would wait until after 420 to see what happens after the halving. 40K may not happen, but 40K is my target. 40K was a conservative target when I picked it because the market makers, if they want to get out of their Bitcoin positions, 40K is a decent spot for a few of them to get out of their positions. Whereas all of them, if all the market makers try to get out, we would go much lower. We would go much lower. So we are in a dangerous area for crypto here. I am going to do the green block for Doge. Doge actually moving pretty well in this range. Hetz is very cheap right now too. And it's very funny, they got the highest stakes on the Emirates flights. Recap yesterday, we had a green block for Bitcoin. We had a green block for Doge, Ethereum. I went to sleep a little bit after the green blocks from that double bottom. We bounced up 3% on Bitcoin. But scalping in these ranges is still risky if we possibly are going to 40,000 Bitcoin. And liquidations would be terrible. From my understanding in liquidations, once they start doing market sales, liquidation's gone. Or worse, if an exchange that has low liquidity pulls that liquidity and then sells a little bit to liquidate a large number of positions. No proof of that, but man. Usually that only happens on low volume. Exchanges with higher volume, you don't see anything like that for the most part. But I got a green block for Doge and Hets here.
59 incoming for old paperweight.
We did get some news from Elon Musk that the new Twitter accounts are going to have to pay a little bit to post, like, or interact on X.com. And I think the next step, those Doge wallets on X.com, I'm wondering what will come first, Doge payment for Tesla or the Doge wallet on X.com. Tesla is another one of those stocks that's not going to be immune to the bear market as well, the stock bear market. So let's go over here to Discord. Sorry I post so much in Discord, but let's go back to that day one stocks. Yeah, Tesla had a sell-off yesterday morning at 165, but let's go back when we were looking at day one of the stock bear market to see those levels. Oh yeah, look at this. Doge, after those drops down from the moment it was recovering around 14 cents, it started forming this bullish pennant with a target of 17.64. We did not hit there yet. We hit very close to 17 though. It went to 16.47 and then at 1.1691 after that. So the bullish pennant target is failed, but we also have another target that failed. But recently we got this double bottom with the target 16.427. So we failed that target from the AI by 1 cent for Doge. I had this red block zone for Bitcoin. I already had this shit mapped out for you guys, when to buy, when to sell, take profits. Let's hyper focus on that Bitcoin chart while I'm zooming back here. So this is a zone. Let's drag it out, and let's drag the green block zone as well. And this would be a decent scalping range for at least a day or so until we get really close to 420. When we get closer to 420 and those miners want to start selling and buying, that's when things get a little bit iffy. But if you look right here in this zone that I crafted for you guys, how long were you able to take profits in this zone? Quite a while. It was about, and at the top of the zone is about 2% from the bottom of the zone. But this Bitcoin zone lasted for about, we're still here, about 2 days. There's been periods. How many times was it actually out of the zone? It was out of the zone a little bit, like 0.05% multiple times. And then it was really out of the zone for about 12 hours, at least 2 to 3% up. And then how many times were we in the green zone? Only one time. And that one time we were in the green zone that I had pre-mapped, it was when we were coming down to those liquidations. And I had this zone drawn while Bitcoin was above 67,000. Mapping it out on the day that would fall down. The big shorts started coming in around 70,000. This was the area where some people started making fun of me. And I made a lot of money on these shorts. I started shorting here at 69K, added more 70,900, and these were live as well. And then after this big short, the news came out of Iran and Israel, and Bitcoin fell over 10%. Where are we at now for Bitcoin? We do have liquidations on the downside that would bring us under 60,000. And the bottom of the screen block around 58,729. I'll leave this down here. I'll save it. But it's a little bit annoying when this is stretching across the screen. And then we also have liquidations. When you're in this range, it costs less money now compared to Bitcoin at 70,000. But to go from 62 to 65 definitely takes a lot of money. Then go from 71,000 all the way up to 75. So these liquidations on both sides are possible. I just feel like all these colors in the charts might get a little bit confusing, but soon you guys will see it. Your best interest is going to be much lower than liquidations. Generally 10 to 20% under liquidations if we really start that big falling knife and they're getting out. But Michael Saylor is already down a lot. We have big ETF firms that if they bought recently without any care for price, this is around the area where they started buying, so they could start taking losses here. But at the end of the day, it's not the ETF absorbing the loss. It's the customers who bought the ETF. So it's like the ETF just managing this casino at the top. They're letting their customers buy that Bitcoin top. They're using their customer money. But when their customers start pulling out, that's when the losses start getting incurred. Let's go back over here real quick. I want to go back to Discord. Try to find some of those day one stock prices.
That's a great business model right there, you know.
It's if they win, they make money. If they lose, they don't lose money. The customer loses money.
Mm-hmm. Old grandpa and grandma.
Or those there's so many charts. I think I should separate it in a way, like stock charts and crypto charts. But I don't want us to have too many channel. Where are all those stocks at? So this is our Bitcoin weekly. I had a big weekly red block at 69,481 for Bitcoin. That would have been a decent sell. That was a very powerful indicator right here. You saw the RSI's overbought. So you guys take a picture of this. If you got caught bag holding Bitcoin or Ethereum or something during this run, look at these levels so you don't get caught buying Bitcoin tops. Bitcoin tops makes altcoin tops in a way. And we had a sign, gold running. They were going from risk off mode and buying up gold. So just seeing what's happening to gold and seeing that was unusual, even though some people told me it's not unusual, made it very clear the best area you could have shorted Bitcoin was right after this gold spike. That was the absolute best area because it came down faster than any other candles. You made the most profits per second on those plays. All right, here we are. So AMD weekly, red block, 164. Let's go over here and let's check out what AMD looks like now on day number 3. See if it's down a little bit. It's down to 163. It's down a little bit. Let's go back to Discord. Let's check out NVIDIA. NVIDIA, I mentioned NVIDIA is going to walk out of the bear market better than any of the other stocks, thanks to AI innovation, their chips. But let's look at NVIDIA. We had it at 893 on the red block. Today it's 872. So NVIDIA is down about $20. I need to write these prices on these charts actually.
Tesla's on a year low at the moment.
Let's go